Want a little more style in your shed? Make your shed truly unique with French doors. Start by removing the hinges and old doors. To retrofit a new door, it's best to buy a door to fit your opening, or one that's a little bigger, since most shed wall panels are pre-cut. For bigger doors, you'll have to reframe the opening. Start by outlining the size of the new door on the wall. Add about 1/4 inch to each side. Draw another set of lines 1.5 inches outside of those marks to the left and right. Now, remove any windows, studs, and braces within the marked area. Install 2x4 king studs on the outside lines to help support the roof. Then install jack studs to the inside of the king studs. Build a header from 2 2x6s with strips of 1/2 inch plywood in between and secure it above the doorway. Make sure everything is square by measuring the diagonals. They should be equal. Cut the excess panels and sill plates with a reciprocating saw. You'll cover rough edges with trim. Set the new door in the opening to see if it fits. You should have about 1/4 to 3/8 inch gaps around the frame. If the gaps are too large, attach additional lumber inside the framing to reduce the space. To protect the floor from water damage, install a sill made of aluminum flashing. Check the fit, making sure it bends over the front on a step-down ledge. Apply sealant and press into place with a roller. Install other flashing following the manufacturer's guidelines. You'll cover it later with trim. Next, apply a bead of sealant around the door. Set the door in place and secure it with 3-inch screws through the jamb near the top, but don't drive them in all the way. Shim around the door, 6 inches from the corners, every 8 inches between, and behind the hinges. Now check that the door is square, level, and plumb. Also check that the door swings freely and adjust the shims as needed. Next, drive a 3-inch screw in each hinge. Then cut the excess shims. You'll need to check a few things on the doors next. The door sweep should overlap the threshold by 1/8 inch. If the sill cap is too low, turn the adjustment screw to raise it. The inactive door will need strike plates. With the inactive door closed, mark where the flush bolts touch the head jamb and sill cap. Drill a 1/2 inch hole at the intersection and attach the plates with screws. To seal around the door frame, apply foam insulation inside the interior gap. After it sets, cover with trim and apply a bead of sealant. Add trim to the exterior too, followed by sealant. Add a transition along the threshold and weather stripping along the jamb. Finally, install the lock set. Finished. Now your shed will have plenty of character and a little more natural light. Want more great ideas and how-tos? Go to lowes.com/howto or click to subscribe. Next, learn how to install skylights in your shed.